set my line at the first down. Say we be fine, but it's worse now. Try let it slide, too much dirt now. I throw a rope when you let me down. When I see the sun, make it worthwhile. My flesh scar what I've been through. I fall back when I get you.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Them Football Guys. It's your host, Alua Baba Yaga. Y'all already know what it is. I already got Gator with me.
Yes, sir. Just acquired CMC. I definitely want to talk about that trade.
Well, you're gonna talk. You can talk about that trade at the end. I got Boogers with me, aka Black Woj, aka Boogie for Boogie, aka Boogie on the floor, aka Boogie Montana, aka Coach Al, aka Coach Boogie, aka Captain Al. We got our risers and fallers for you for the week 2. Week 2 is behind us. We've seen enough. We have some decisions to make going into week 3. Let's make those decisions a little easier for you. Gator, tell us something. Tell us something from what you've learned from week 2.
From week 2? Like these top tight ends, they're still trash. Some of them are still trash. The only one that probably stood out from week 1 to week 2 is McBride.
Henry,
I was about to say Trey McBride. Trey McBride is one of those top tight ends that I was like, okay.
Yeah. Trey McBride and Bowers.
Yeah. Shout out Bowers. Bowers is like the low hanging fruit that everybody's like, yeah, why did you even draft him? What's the point? We thought you were going to be sharing time with Michael Mayers.
Who thought that?
Well, I thought that was going to happen.
You use the word "we" a lot. It's so crazy to me sometimes. Like that's not. Brock Bowers was in my top 5.
Hey, you got it. I remember you said that. My thing is that's what I'm leaving the second week with. Tight ends are still slumming it. What's going on, Kelsey? What's going on, Andrews? I don't get it.
So let's start with that. Kelsey, Andrews, and Dews. Man, that's quite a typo.
Oh, how could I forget the number 1 tight end drafted? Sammy Laporta.
Yeah, Laporta.
So to be fair, I don't think I think the what's them called? The Ravens did that thing where they didn't take the Raiders seriously enough, fast enough. They ended up losing that game. I'm down on Andrews either way. I'm down on Kelsey because his target share hit. Was it 3 targets in the last 2 weeks?
Who?
Kelsey. 3 receptions in the last.
3 targets. 3 targets week 1, 3 targets week 2.
That's they're saving him for playoffs in real football. I don't give a fuck about real. I do, but we don't give a fuck about real football for the sake of this podcast. I don't like that. Laporta is in a tricky spot because he did have 5 targets the first game. He had 3 the last game, but the problem is the emergence of J-Mo.
Yeah,
that's really put a lot. It's put a damper on a lot of things, like a crazy damper on a lot of them.
They were not lying. Week 1 it affected St. Brown and Laporta, and week 2, another sighting of Laporta having a bad game. I would love to see J-Mo's targets. I think that's what I need to do right now because J-Mo's going crazy.
J-Mo is an inaccessible player to a lot of people. I don't even know where he's at in any of these leagues, but he's been going off. He's been in yeah, okay. You've traded every player that's ever done well, Gator.
Check this out. First week, first of all, his snap count is crazy. 85% snap count. 92% snap count week 2. Week 1, 9 targets. Week 2, 11 targets. Goff, did he pay you off, bro? What is this?
It's something, bro. It's something.
This shit like hush money, bro. Oh man,
I like J-Mo. I'm up on J-Mo. They use him in so many different ways. He got targets. He comes out the backfield. They give him on slants. They do everything with J-Mo.
Literally.
And there's nothing you can't deny it at this point. John Laporta up on J-Mo.
Yep.
Let me see. Is there another? Sticking with the wide receivers for now. Terry McLaurin, Boogie, this your boy. He's your boy because you're Commanders fan.
This kind of Yaga, this kind of your boy too. You made me
he is. He is. Okay. I like McLaurin.
It's my boy because I'm a Commanders fan.
That's it. That's all.
But I'm about to say, but like as far as niggas actually won him, Toby's on that list, obviously. But yeah, no, Terry McLaurin. Hey man, it don't matter how good the quarterback is, no O-line. It is what it is, bro. You're not gonna see all them targets that you should be getting. So until that O-line gets better, Terry McLaurin is clipped when it comes to fantasy wise.
Shit, give him the ball on the round. What the little round play? Let him touch that, Joe, bro. At least.
I was thinking about that. Like Jahan Dotson only got one target for the Eagles, but the play they did is a play I've never seen the Skins do or the Commanders do a day of my life. It's like you just run a fake option, then you throw it in the flat to a screen. It's like, bro, you just get your playmaker the ball. But literally catch. So,
He should get like at least 3 or 4 screens a game, just off strength.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Terry in the slot. Change something up. But
they don't do that.
But that line is bad though. That line is very bad. It's like 1, 2, he's kicking it.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Yeah, it's been bad over there, but they won, so they're happy. They're not gonna change shit till they start losing again.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm down on Terry. Really high on him in the preseason. New quarterback, thought everything was gonna be green. Shit is purple. I'm good off of it. But getting back to the green side, Marvin Harrison Jr. What a game!
Watching it on Red Zone was amazing. We're like, another tub? I haven't got Boogie. I fucked around. Boogie stepped outside. I said, bro, another tub? Boogie dropped his keys. I said, no, I'm fucking with you, bro. But I mean, he was having that type of game, really. Kyler Murray with some time in the pocket, he's going to look for him, bro. And the route was amazing. The route was amazing. The route work is amazing. The second tub, I think, was it the second or the first? One of the tubs, he dunked it straight. Yum. It was crazy, bro.
It was the second one. Yeah, it was the second one. I mean, this is what we were looking for from him. This is that trust we were hoping for between him and Kyler, having him essentially act as Hopkins. Same type of relationship where it's like he just trusts that Hopkins will catch the ball. He's going to be where he needs to be. A complete 180 from the first game. I think he only still got 6 targets. I think he had 8 targets, 4 receptions.
Let me check that out. I'll check that out first.
2 touchdowns, 182. That's crazy. Like 130 something yards.
Let me see. He had 8 targets, 4 receptions, and 130 yards, 2 tubs.
God damn, good job, Toby. I didn't know I was that close. Yeah, it was great. It was amazing. I loved it. Kind of ping-ponging back to Garrett Wilson. Let me hear it, guys. Let me hear it.
Well,
I'm ready.
Well, let me start off. Justin Jefferson in the press conference last week said, you know what he said, right?
Go tell him. Tell the people. I remember.
They was talking about shut down Garrett Wilson. Jefferson said, with all due respect, I am not Garrett Wilson, and they won't shut me down. And he's right. He has a worse quarterback. He's a better player than Garrett Wilson. He tubbed. He had over 100 yards. Garrett Wilson is great. He's a great wide receiver, but he isn't one of the best. And that's just what it is. That's just what it's always going to be. It's like Drake London. He's a good receiver. He's just not going to be one of the best. Olave. All these players, you shouldn't group them with niggas like Jefferson, niggas like Lamb, Chase. Those aren't their peers. So when
that's what Jefferson said too.
Oh, that's what I just said.
Yeah.
So when you know we bring up the case of Garrett Wilson, I like Garrett Wilson. A lot of these players I like. It's just I'm down on them because y'all like them too much. Not y'all as in my 2 co-hosts, but the fantasy community. He's not a top 5 receiver to me in the fantasy football. So it's like that's why
he made Toby's top 5, by the way. Just throw that out there.
Garrett Wilson, yeah. I'm not tilting on Garrett Wilson completely. I'm down on Garrett Wilson simply because I didn't like his usage. it picked up at the end, but I think I took like over 6 receptions for Garrett Wilson, and I think he only had 6 targets. So it's like I'm kind of down on the usage. I get it. You know, we could say game scheme for the first game, but against the Tennessee Titans, I was expecting more. But maybe now the Tennessee Titans front is actually able to put enough pressure on people that they can't build their plays up. Same thing with Caleb Williams. But yeah, I guess to the point that Garrett Wilson will always be a great number 2 receiver for your team. And he's a great person to draft towards the end of the first round. I wouldn't do it again. But yeah, if you pair him with a top running back, maybe then. But yeah, I'm down on Garrett Wilson.
Again, I'm gonna say what I said last week. It's only week 2, so it can get better for him. It's just him having similar stats. They're not the same. They're a little bit better than Zach Wilson, but it's too close to what Zach Wilson did.
Zach Wilson shit was better.
No. Guys, I will bring up the Wilson game log now. Garrett Wilson had a game where he had 7 targets, 0 catches. It's like that's not better, guys. Like let's relax.
Damn.
Hey,
but the end result was kind of the same though. Like the 12, 14.
It's gonna be similar. I'm just saying Garrett Wilson gonna be way more consistent now. Garrett Wilson won't have a single-digit fantasy game. With Zach Wilson, it's like half of them were single-digit fantasy games. Then he would come back with 17, and niggas would be happy. It's like
3. Just 3 of them were. 4.
Look at him. You about to move again. You about to move again.
Nah. It's the 9.8. The 9.8 was so close that I was like, that's 10.
Let's round that up. Let's
not round that up and let's be serious, guys. It's like
there's a 9.9. Like, come on, bro.
It's like Garrett Wilson. He's finished 26 and 21st. The 2 times he's had full seasons. It's like, bruh, like. Let's lock in, guys.
Yeah,
you draft him as the 6th receiver overall, but he's finished 26. It's like that's not good.
Rodgers is the reason why he was going in the first round. Literally, that's all.
Yeah, so we're here now. We're here now. We're officially there. If he doesn't perform this year, it's not happening next year. He's officially gonna drop to the second round, probably maybe late second.
He was in the second round before. Was that? Well, he was in the first and second before. Was Zach Wilson?
Yeah, but once A-Rod got there, we're like, yes, he's gonna be the guy. So now he fails. He's back to the second.
I told you.
And now A-Rod is back, and we're still like, yeah.
I told niggas it's gonna be better, but it's not gonna be what y'all think. Land.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the better because I'm telling you, y'all. If I read Garrett Wilson's numbers to you, I can forgive those. That point 9 is crazy. I can forget everything else, but that. Because you got a 14.
These numbers not good, bro. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games of single digits. I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
What's 7? I'm looking at 6. Which league you in, bro?
9 point. What am I in my league? Because if I'm in my league, then like I'm in my league. Let me get out of my league, bro.
No problem. I'm in your league too, bro. So what's going on? What's really going on?
Those 9.8s count in single digits, bro. Stop rounding up.
I'm counting them. That's 6.
Bro, we're not looking at the same league, bro. Like,
I'm gonna go to a different league and we gonna read it out together, bro. We go 1, 2, 3. The nigga is like Garrett Wilson's number started off. Let's say 14,
1, 2,
16,
3,
9,
4, 5, 6, 7,
15.
Yeah, I'm not lunching.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That right there.
I'm not lunching.
I think I was counted. I must have been in your league the first time because this is.
No, I'm still in my league. That's the funny part.
But Garrett, the reason I say that this isn't bad because we have 14, 16, 15, 17, 17, 13, 18, 17.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The season just started, so it could get better.
No,
but me personally, I like consistency more than I like single digits. I hate single digits.
No, but the thing about it, this is Garrett Wilson. I can't give Garrett Wilson not consistent because he has a single digit like once every he's not a first rounder.
It's every other game.
No, it's not. 14, 1, 2.
Garrett Wilson. Oh
bro, let me tell you the week.
You cannot stop Yaga if it's Garrett Wilson or Ferguson, bro. You can't stop.
No, I mean,
just listen. Week 3, week 5. week 11, week 13, week 15, week 17, week 18. It's like,
but that's a big ass gap between week 5 and week 11.
I know, but after that, he was consistently getting single digits every other week. Like the buy happened, and he said, "Fuck it, let me just get."
That's counting, but that's also counting week 17 and 18. Fantasy's over by then. Like
week 17.
By the time we ended week
17 is not over.
That's playoffs.
That's the championship. That's playoffs. 18 is the only.
That sucks. That sucks. So 18. Removing 18, he only got 6.
But if we remove 18, then we got to remove 18 from everybody. Like that counts for the stats. For fantasy.
It should be removed for everybody because we if I'm counting this nigga's numbers,
if we remove it, then ETN didn't really finish third last year. If we remove it, like if we start doing shit like that, like I gotta
because naturally, if I'm looking at, first of all, because the reason I say that is because some players don't even play week 18, so it's like using the week 18 numbers. I never even noticed this shit coming up to 18.
I know it's wrong, but I'm saying if I do that, then I got to remove everybody else's, and now everybody else's stats change because of it. That's what I'm just adding it because that's how you finish 26. So I have to have it there.
No, I get it. I get.
Y'all could just really like Garrett Wilson.
No, I'm downgrading Garrett Wilson, what I'm saying is I like his consistency. From last year is an acceptable consistency for me if he was in the second round, not the first.
It's the difference of opinion because for me,
I
can't have this.
I feel like this nigga. I feel like I'd rather had this nigga than Ayuk, but that's just me. I get it.
I'm not bringing up Ayuk stats, but he finished 14th and Garrett Wilson finished 26th.
I don't know how he did that. I don't know how the hell Ayuk did that.
Because Ayuk's highest scoring game was over 19 points, which was Garrett Wilson's highest scoring game.
Oh,
it was 20.
The shade is
crazy. He's almost 20 on the dot. I stamp. I saw 20 right there.
On the dot.
Are you rounding down? Are you rounding down?
Hey, bro, we gotta leave Garrett Wilson, bro.
It's 19.8, bro.
Lord,
hey, we gotta leave Garrett Wilson alone, bro.
20.1 against Houston, bro. Week 14.
My league, that shit don't count, bro.
This is natural league. This is Dynasty Royale. This is Okie League. This is Okie's league, bro. It counts.
Okie League not juiced up, but let's go on to the next person, bro.
Bro, I got you, bro.
Because I know that right now you're gonna see 30, 20, 30, bro. Get out of here, bro.
I love it, bro.
Don't worry. We gonna get to Ayuk, bro. Don't worry. When this shit over, bro. The next nigga.
When it's over, we talking about CMC.
The next receiver I'm like OD geeked about, Chris Godwin in the slot receiver. Chris Godwin. Yeah. I'm up on Chris Godwin. I think I've seen enough. Baker has finally decided to use Chris Godwin reasonably. Yeah, and that's all that matters. The volume is there. Chris Godwin's always been a talented receiver. I always thought he should have been the wide receiver one on that team since like last year. Because Mike Evans is older. Mike Evans is constantly injured, and Mike Evans only runs one route. Go routes. And that's it. And slants. So it's like I like Chris Godwin. I love it. I love that he's finally getting the usage. Baker is stepping up. Baker is also with Derek Carr along with Sam Darnold. But I didn't write their names down. But them as a conglomerate are risers for me because you have 2 good weeks. I can't have you neutral too long, especially since they did beat good teams, good defenses. Sam Darnold beat the 49ers. Derek Carr raped the Dallas Cowboys. So, yeah. Maybe I can't, but we're going to find out.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Well, we'll see when it's uploading. Yeah, so that's it for Chris Godwin. I like him. I'm really excited to, own him going forward. Blah, 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 blah. Let me keep one last receiver here. Then it's actually a receiver quarterback combo. We got Joe Schmo and Jamar Chase. I want to be neutral on Jamar Chase, but I have to be a downgrade on Jamar Chase simply because I'm a downgrade on Joe Burrow. It's kind of like your quarterback is playing poorly. You can't get the ball in your hand any other way. Like the quarterback play is poor. The line is showing his ass. We know how Joe Burrow is when he's down a superstar. Boogie's been preaching about Joe Schmo's mediocrity for a while, and it's really showing itself this season. And though he had a better week 2 than week 1 because he plays better against better teams, it's not reflecting on Jamar Chase's stat line. So yeah, I'm kind of down on that. He's not a person I'm eager to go buy. Probably if it's like a dynasty league, yeah. But if I'm pinning my offense on these 17 weeks we got, I'm not really like looking forward to that in terms of Jamar Chase.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're speaking down on the combo, but they get the Commanders this week, and they can prove us all wrong with this showing that they can do this week. But yeah, Jamar Chase is in a bad place, bro. And Joe Schmo, bad place, man. It's not good. You get the Commanders, which is good, but next week you probably get a difficult matchup again. So yeah, I'm stuck down for this tandem.
This probably, if you're trying to tell Chase, this probably be the last week you should hold him. But I wouldn't.
I would say this though.
I'm not tilting on him that much.
The stock might come back up when Higgins comes back because Burrow is that kind of guy. And Higgins
they don't need Higgins. They got Ichovas.
They need Higgins.
Ichovas.
Higgins and Ichovas not equals, bro.
Oh wow, I think they are. I think that's why they ain't paying him.
Nah, that's not it either.
Okay.
They ain't pay. Oh, they ain't pay Higgins, but
because if that was the case, they wouldn't have just franchise tag him. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's mid anyways. Been telling years.
And his wrist is still.
And his wrist
wobbly.
His wrist is a nice excuse. So
yeah.
It's a great one. One of the best.
Once I told you, once one of his weapons leaves, he's gonna be good. It always happens. So that's what I'm saying. When Higgins come back, I might get better.
Okay. The next person we got on here, I think we're done with wide receivers, right? Anybody got any last wide receivers to put out there? Let's jump into the running backs. I got J.K. Dobbins as the riser. I don't think J.K. Dobbins averages 132 rushing yards per game for the rest of the season. I don't think that's realistic. But as long as I keep saying it, as long as he remains healthy, he remains a great back to own, a great back to start. He's a talented back, one of the best. His health has just stopped him from rising to that type of level for us over the years. If he stays healthy miraculously, which would be really strange, then yeah, J.K. Dobbins he's a must. He's a go every week for me. And it's probably the last I'll have on the riser because how high can he go?
He's breaking LT records right now as we speak. There's been a
Such
lot
an
of
interesting
good running backs over there, Melvin Gordon, them, all of those good running backs that have been there. It's like Dobbins, the resilient one, breaks the records.
Breaks the record by mistake. Like
shout out Dobbins. If you got him on your team, keep on starting him. What's his name? What's the OC's name that loves running? Just all about running. Yeah. What a man.
He's my favorite guy.
The next running back on here, Gator, you talking, but you still got some more explaining to do. We got Jerome Ford and Dante Foreman.
I told you guys before, I'm neutral on Jerome Ford. Foreman is taking a lot of carry. He had a better snap count in week 2 than he had a better snap count in week 2. So I don't know if that was a Jerome Ford got hurt, dinged up. I don't know. So I think week 3 will tell us a little bit more about that. So I'm neutral on Jerome Ford, and like we said in our waiver wire, Foreman should definitely be a pickup and just hold because Foreman is Derrick Henry light.
I like that. Yeah. So me naturally, I'd be so eager to downgrade Jerome Ford right now, but I never had him that high on my shit either way. And his performance in week 2 kind of solidified that for me. But he did have more yards than Dante Foreman, so I'm not going to downgrade him just yet. But he's not and was never really for me a must start. So if you had him a must start, I downgrade him to just like a a flex. If you had him as a flex, then I'm neutral on him in general. He can give you 8, he can give you 9, he might give you 15, but that's it. As far as Foreman goes, he goes from being a waiver wire to being he should be rostered on the team, on your bench, not starting, but that's still an upgrade from somewhere to somewhere like shit. Yep. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Well, I think the last person actually, he's not even on this list, but it is Brandon Ayuk. Not out of spite, but out of
I feel like that's
that's out of spite. Because
that's very much out of spite.
He an upper because Debo gone. Debo CMC gone. Who else getting the ball?
Yeah.
So Brock Purdy's actually should be on it. Thank you, Boogies, for saying that. Brock Purdy, I have to drop him on my list again, simply because Brock Purdy is everything you say about Burrow, I believe to be true about Brock Purdy. Anytime he loses a weapon, he becomes complete ass. And it's like, I respect the Vikings.
You're right.
Yeah, so Brock Purdy's, I'm downgrading Brock Purdy again, because the more weapons he loses, the less of a functioning human being he is. And then by default, I have to downgrade Ayuk because the passes he used to give Ayuk never made sense. I love Ayuk's talent, but the passes Brock Purdy gave Ayuk when he had his weapons was always crazy to me. He had Ayuk in the first game. People were blaming Ayuk for dropping a pass he had to die for. I just want to be clear about that. Ayuk was full vertical. He was like this, fully vertical. And everyone was like, Ayuk, you got to catch that. You got to catch that. It's like, I feel like Brock Purdy has to, and then because he doesn't, Ayuk will suffer. And because he has less weapon and Brock Purdy's more assy, Ayuk will double suffer. So,
that's funny.
Yeah.
I think I'm up in Ayuk for sure.
You're up on Ayuk.
Off of everything you just said, I'm up in Ayuk.
I respect it. I love that for you. I love that for you. Oh shit. There he is. There you go. Ayuk. But yeah, Gator, tiebreaker. What you think?
On Ayuk?
Yeah. And Purdy.
No, don't put Purdy in there. This Ayuk. I like Purdy. Purdy gonna probably figure something. They're gonna figure it out. Purdy and Kyle Shanahan, they just meshed them together. They're one.
God. Oh God.
No, I don't know about all this, Gator.
Like she clapping. Like they just won.
I will say, Ayuk now will earn his money. That contract you're talking about next year, they're gonna give him. Now we'll see if he's worth it. If he performs these next few weeks, Toby can't say shit about him.
This is your moment. Ayuk, no Debo, no nothing. Nothing's there.
So I want to clarify for the pod. I love Ayuk, the receiver.
I'm talking about Purdy. We're not talking about Ayuk no more. I'm talking about
no.
If Purdy, that's what I'm saying. If Purdy performs the next few weeks, you can't say. I mean, Ayuk, regardless, you have your opinion about Ayuk. I don't care about it because it is what it is. It's never going to change. But Purdy, if he performs the next couple of weeks, without his weapons, I mean, you gotta apologize, bro. Like,
no, I gotta see the performance. If he throws the ball to Ayuk, if he throws the ball to Ayuk and Ayuk runs 60 yards from there to score a touchdown, I don't want to say Purdy's tough. I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm good. But that's
what half the niggas that do. That's what Mahomes be doing now that Hill gone. Mahomes don't throw deep that much. Their sights never she right throw because that's the first time he's thrown deep in like forever, bro.
No, I'm saying it don't gotta be deep, but if it's a 4-yard pass that Ayuk takes 60 yards to the end zone, like he be doing with Debo and CMC, it's like I'm not gonna look at that and be like, "Whoa, what?" At least it gotta be a good throw. At the least, let the throw be good. I don't think Brock Purdy.
I mean, now what are we talking about? Are we talking about fantasy or are we talking about real life?
Fantasy.
Because if it's fantasy, I don't care what the nigga does.
Boogie, you're right. Like, Boogie, you're absolutely right about fantasy. I'm talking about Purdy. I don't doubt Purdy fantasy wise. I had Purdy as like one of those people like, okay, let's go get Purdy. But him football wise, and then when he has no weapons, I also don't think he can perform. So you're right. I will still have to apologize if he. Well, I don't know about apologize. I'm not on that hill OD, but I will have to apologize if he's able to perform for the next 2-3 weeks.
I've never heard he's good on Purdy.
Let me tell you the next. Let me
No,
tell you
fantasy wise,
3 weeks.
the nigga number's there, bro. I can't say nothing about that. But
Let
he
me tell you the
ass.
next. You got the Rams. The Rams is
Ooh.
they slice baloney right now. New England, Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just
We
need to
gonna learn
drink
something.
20 targets. So like this.
Yeah. This might be the time to buy Brandon Ayuk maybe.
No, that's a good run. But I already know New England going somehow New England gonna give Purdy trouble. That's the game they gonna trick me on. That's the game they gonna try to get my bread off of. I'm not
That's
falling
the
for
game. That's the game that's orange. They got the defense that's orange. It's like
it. Yo, I'm already knowing. Yeah, but y'all got anybody else before we let you wrap up
Let's
the audience
see.
with your trade talks?
I think we got the major people. Just made a trade with Captain Al. Let me state the trade because the group chat is mad at me. They're mad. They're heated, and I understand why. Let's see. Where's this trade? This trade is I traded away Drake London, Jaden Reed, Michael Penix, and I don't know his first name. Is Jay Brooks? I don't know his first name. And a first round pick.
Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks.
Oh God, take my man's credentials away, bro.
Jonathan Brooks and a first round pick, right? Next year for McCaffrey and a second round pick. So whenever you guys hear this, hopefully y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I love the trade for my team. I've been taking for the past 2 years. I feel like this is the first player I would say like I was willing to sacrifice my team for. This is one of the players I was willing to sacrifice my team for. And the opportunity came about. A lot of people told me, why you ain't just wait? Why you ain't let Boogie sit in his misery or CMC being on IR? And
Because if I sat in my misery, I wasn't going to trade him. If you got me to week 5 of sitting for him and he coming back week 7, I'm not trading him.
It's too late by then. So it's like I have to live with this. But like at the end of the day, like me and Boogie were talking about, I still have my cornerstone pieces. These are pieces I've been trying to trade since the season started. I said, come get Drake London. That's the thing with people. When you trade with people, I said, come get Drake London.
I get what you're saying because you've been trying to you put Reed on the block 10 times this offseason. You put Drake London on the block 10 times this offseason. You put Penix on the block. So I don't know why they're complaining. But again, this is the same thing I was talking to Toby about offline. The nigga Fred complained about Cortez getting Xavier Worthy with the 12th pick, but Fred had two chances to stop it. He got Keon Coleman and he got Trey Benson, and then he won blame Scepter. It's like, bro, you the problem, bro. You could have easily got rid of yourself.
You had it.
Like,
literally.
So it's like, I mean, hey, it is what it is, bro. You know, people never take accountability type shit.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, like Oki, I was talking to Oki in the chat, and Oki was telling me like he fleeced you, and it's like I get it. I completely get it. Like I've been the team saving all these picks and all these things for a moment like this.
Yeah,
literally,
that's literally true.
I've been saving it. Like I still got MH. I still got MSJ on my team. I still got Neighbors on my team. I still got Olave. I still have Njigba.
You still have James Cook.
It's like, you know.
And now you have 3 seconds next year too. So hey, you're in a nice spot. You didn't give up everything like they're saying. You just gave me a lot. The problem is you gave me.
I did.
That's why they didn't like it. You gave a team that's already strong a lot more
pieces.
Yeah.
For injured running back.
Correct.
For the best injured running back.
So now we wait.
Yeah, now we wait. If CMC comes back and is fully healthy and gets him 30 every week, then
that's it.
I just need to.
Once Gator loses this year, and then TMC retires next year, then we say like, why didn't you just keep Jonathan Brooks when he's giving you 30? When he's giving Boogie 30 next year?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And then we just gotta wait and see, man. We just gotta wait and see. And first of all, I gotta even make it to the playoffs because my team is not the best still. Still gotta make it to the playoffs. So during this time, while CMC
had a really good week,
nesting, yeah, I did. Neighbors and MHJ, bro. Shout out.
And Cook and James Cook, all people who exceeded beyond measure their expectations. So
yeah, so we'll see next week. And I played Ziggis. So there's that.
But yeah, CMC.
Sign us
also
out, Gator, whenever you're ready.
So y'all probably talk about it on the next pod, like shit. Going for the low, you know, that shit.
Yeah, I just put him on the block too. CMC's on the block too, but you know, I was about to say something else. Dem football guys, you already know. Please like and subscribe. We're giving you guys the stock up. We're giving you guys stock down players that you need to be looking out for. Definitely follow us on all social media platforms. We're on IG, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on TikTok. We're dropping content for you guys. What else can I say, man? We're out.
Garrett Wilson. Say Garrett Wilson's name.
Say Garrett Wilson's name 3 times and you'll turn.